Her peace is her power. There comes a point in a woman's life where chaos just doesn't excite her anymore. Drama stops being cute. Loud energy drains her. Arguments feel like wasted breath. That's the point where she doesn't want to win fights. She wants to protect her peace. And that, my friend, is when she becomes truly powerful. You see, a peaceful woman isn't one who avoids conflict out of fear. She's one who's already been through the storms, and now she knows what it costs her soul to stay in loud places too long. She doesn't raise her voice anymore because she's learned how to raise her standards. She's not silent because she's weak. She's silent because not everything deserves her reaction. Psychologically, peace is one of the highest signs of emotional maturity. When a woman chooses peace over proving a point, she's not surrendering. She's mastering herself. That inner calm she carries, that's the result of healing. Of knowing that peace is not passive, it's powerful. And here's the thing about peaceful women. They're not easy to manipulate. You can't gaslight someone who sits with her own thoughts. You can't control someone who's grounded. Her peace gives her clarity. Her calm helps her see through chaos. When you've made peace your home, you don't entertain people who bring storms. People might call her too quiet or too distant, but they miss the point. Her quiet is her protection. Her distance is her discernment. She's not detached because she doesn't care. She's detached because she does. And she's tired of always being the one who absorbs everyone else's noise. You know a woman stepping into her power when she starts choosing her peace over being understood. When she stops explaining herself. When she learns that not every apology deserves a reply, and not every situation needs her energy. That kind of woman doesn't need to prove anything. She simply walks away from whatever disturbs her spirit. She's not being cold. She's not being mean. She's being wise. Because once you understand that peace is your power, you stop placing it in the hands of people who don't value it. So if you see a woman who minds her business, protects her space, and keeps her energy clean, don't underestimate her. That's not just peace. That's power, polished by pain and matured by experience. A peaceful woman is an unbothered force. She's not loud, but trust me, she's powerful. If you feel what I'm saying, drop a yes in the comments and follow me for more. God bless you. Why some women chase potential and lose themselves. It doesn't start with foolishness. It starts with vision. A woman sees the potential in a man, the soft parts he hides, the dreams he's too afraid to chase, the brokenness behind his distance, and her heart whispers, I could help him become everything he was meant to be. Sounds beautiful, right? Until that vision becomes a slow-motion disappearance of her. Here's the thing. When a woman falls in love with someone's potential, she's not falling in love with who he is. She's falling in love with a future version of him that may never exist. She starts dating his possibility instead of his reality. And that's dangerous. Because potential is seductive. It keeps her hoping, investing, trying, waiting. Long after the relationship has turned into emotional quicksand. And the more she pours into helping him rise, the more she forgets who she was before she started trying to fix him. She doesn't notice when her standards get lower, when her boundaries blur, when she starts calling unhealthy behavior trauma responses instead of red flags. She excuses the neglect, the inconsistency, the emotional chaos, because he's been through a lot, because he just needs someone to believe in him. But who's believing in her? Here's the painful truth. When a woman makes it her mission to pull someone out of their darkness, she often ends up dimming her own light. It's noble to care, yes. It's powerful to love deeply. But love without balance turns into self-abandonment. You cannot heal someone who doesn't want to heal. You cannot carry a man across the bridge he refuses to build. And no matter how much love you give, it will never be enough to make someone step into the version of themselves you see, if they're not willing to see it too. A woman chasing potential starts slowly losing the pieces of herself that made her powerful. Her voice, her joy, her peace. She forgets that she was whole before him, and she becomes emotionally bankrupt trying to fund someone else's growth. It's not her job to be his savior. It's her right to be his equal. The truth? Potential should never cost you your peace. You deserve love that meets you where you are, not love that keeps promising it'll show up someday. Do you agree with me? Please drop a yes if you do and follow me to see more videos. God bless you.